weekend game plan gets out into the community with Suburban Newspaper sports editor Mark Lidbetter and the Amateur Sports Report.
Sports@thesuburban.com is his email address if you have any items for this program or for the weekly newspaper for the Montreal area as well. How you doing, Mark?
Excellent. Just watching the white stuff tumble down here.
Oh, yeah? No, you're not out at an arena or any activity today, or what?
That'll be when I shovel out later on.
All right. So let's start on the women's side here for soccer.
Yeah. Well, Canada Soccer has named the 20 players that are going to represent Canada at CONCACAF's U20 Women's Championship in Trinidad and Tobago. And that's going to be the qualification tournament for the FIFA U20 Women's World Cup, which will be held in France later this year. Now, on this roster is Jessica De Filippo of St. Lazare. And De Filippo will be among a handful of the youngest players on the squad. She's only going to turn 17 in 2018. So it's impressive to be up on that U20 roster. The talented forward was part of Team Quebec's gold medal squad at the Canada Games, where she was the top scorer. And at the game, she had 7 tallies in 5 matches and was selected to the All-Star team. Now, Jessica trains out of the Quebec Regional Excellence Center up in Laval, and she was part of the Lakeshore team that earned the Canadian Club Championship. Now, the tournament's going to be running from January 17th to the 28th, and Canada's in Group A, so they're going to face Costa Rica, Haiti, and the host team from Trinidad and Tobago. So Jess is going to be up there, and she was saying that, she's looking forward to the challenge.
All right, elsewhere on the ice, and also representing national team.
Yeah, different times this year at the Olympics without the NHL participating, and when Hockey Canada announced the 25-man roster heading into training camp for Pyeongchang, a pair of defensemen have roots in the Lac St. Louis region, and they will get the chance to become Olympians. Il-Bazard's Marc-Andre Gragnani plays with the KHL's Dynamo Minsk. He's out of the Il-Bazard Minor Hockey Association. And Montreal native Maxime Noro plays for SC Bern in the top-tier Swiss NLA. They'll be helping Team Canada defend their Olympic title in South Korea. And, it's like we say, it's a different beast this time around. So you're getting a lot of players that are really excited to be Olympians now.
Yeah, Noro was on the Spengler Cup champion team recently as well.
Yeah, he's represented Canada a few times at that. Now he gets to really go on the really big stage.
All right, let's move on here. We have something from St. Lazare, so we're covering all the West Island and areas.
Yeah, well, just prior to the Quebec Junior AAA League's transaction deadline, the St. Lazare Revolution acquired 2 players to help the club in the stretch run. Former Lac St. Louis Lion defenseman Jesse Kestenbaum returns to play in Quebec after he had stints in the Central Canada Hockey League with Brockville and the Wellington Dukes. Kestenbaum's known for his steady and physical play while patrolling the blue line. And the second deal was with Longueuil's College Francais, with St. Lazare acquiring forward Nathan Innes, who was a former Dawson Blues player. And he was gotten for a pair of 4th-round draft picks in 2018 and 2019. But the thing is, the Revs coach, Eric Labrosse, knows what Innes can bring to the rink because he recently coached him during the summer at a tournament in the United States. And the final roster move saw Francis Statchenko sent to the Fort de Chambly in return for an 8th-round pick. Now, Statchenko will face his former mates this afternoon, actually, as the Forts visit the Complex Sports at St. Lazare for a 4 p.m. contest. So maybe a little payback on his mind, showing that what he can do, actually.
Yeah, and this is an interesting one here now, Mark, the final note here, and I encourage anybody, it's going to be a lot of fun outside today. Hopefully it'll taper off the snow. Why don't you tell the folks about our own little winter classic in the city?
Yeah, the Pee Wee BB West Island Royals and the Trois City Phoenix, they actually represent Saint Laurent, TMR, and Outremont, will play in their own version of the Winter Classic outdoor with a friendly this Tuesday evening. So once the rink is shoveled out of Point Claire's Hermitage Park following this weekend's dumping of the white stuff, the Royals and the Phoenix will square off from 6:30 to 8 p.m. And Hermitage Park is located just north of Fairview Shopping Center in the home development there. And, the kids get out, they're going to suit up and go at it on the outdoor ice.
All right, I'm looking forward to this. If I have a chance to do this on Tuesday, weather pending, I'd like to try and come out and enjoy it as well. Mark, thank you so much for chiming in, and good luck getting around today.
Yeah, we're going to, maybe we just take our time, leave a little earlier, and we'll get there to do it.
All right, Mark, thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Take care.